Okay. Should be good to go. Gonna wait a second, see that we're chilling and everything's running smoothly. We seem to be doing okay. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me, and I'm pretty sure that the game audio can be heard as well. So I think we're good. Okay, I'm just gonna get started. I mean, if you're watching the VOD, hello, hey, what's good, man? 2 days in a row, we're spoiled. I know. I'm gonna try to do a lot more. So that I can get through Avowed and get to the next game. Which, who knows what that would be. Okay. I think I've got everything set up. We're good to go. We're chilling. Avowed. Part 3, technically. Going in. So I did, like I said at the end of the last stream, I said I would do a bunch of like the bounties, and I also did one side quest, which was just visiting like a memory of the god in my head. So I got a passive that increases my max health by 10%. So that's pretty big. Then from there, we can do these 3. Whoa, there we go. Well, I think we can just do 1 at the moment, because that's the only thing that's shown on the map. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this island, loot the Luminous Audra, and then we're gonna go to the next like area, which may be like Act 2, but I don't know. Let's get a bit closer. I was very tired before streaming. I almost thought maybe I'll just not stream, but I said I would. I promised I would last night while I was streaming. Okay, I got a notification on my phone that I am streaming, so that's good. It's working. Wow, everything's gotta load in. I feel like I should also have a counter for how many crashes we get today, because yesterday it was like 2. Almost missed that dodge. I feel like I fought these guys before, but I could very well be wrong. I also got a bunch of upgrades on my grimoire, which will allow me to cast way more spells at less cost. Even like, whoa, even these guys are like level 2. We still do like okay against them. Get him, Marius. Get him, Kai. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I think there is a spider den. At the end of the last stream, I had ordered Domino's, and as amazing as it is, it may end up being like a mistake, because there is a lot of cheese in my body at the moment, which, you know, you would think is awesome. I mean, if you love cheese, but I fear for my bowels and what's to come. I think there's a motorcycle outside my place. There's a guy who likes to rev the shit out of his bike when he parks. It's very strange. Oh, these are shadows. It's the first time I've ever seen you guys. Shadow of Cepha? Can I... Oh no, it doesn't work like that. Okay. I tried to do a like a binding from Marius, but it didn't work because they are ghosts. I think I'd prefer that it didn't work, or else my immersion would be broken. And we'll probably get this guy off the stun. There we go. I guess this is just free XP. What we're doing right now. I mean, they're pretty high level. Anger's Reach, huh? Oh shit, Kai just got downed. Are you good, Brody? Sorry, I had to confirm that my my fan was off. Because usually I have my ceiling fan off every time I record. Castle's Folly. Okay. Smuggler Lackey.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's trying.
I can listen to their conversation. Okay, they're done talking. Then I'll hit them with one of these. I can't believe there's gonna be like way more spells to use. I'm excited for it. Whoa, buddy. Let me shoot you with... Okay, never mind. Wait, do I have 2 shots? There's no way, right? Oh, no, we don't get 2 shots. Pistol isn't terrible. Hello, Kai. Let's hit him with that. I'm excited to see Act 2. I don't even know if it's Act 2, but I'm excited to see the next area. I wonder if it will tell us that we're in Act 2 once we're in it. It's usually like the bulk. Oh. Clever. Sweet. And I got another grimoire. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Kai, can you handle this? Thank you. Thoughts and prayers for your bowels. I just read that. Thank you. I have been praying for a while now. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. I still have, I think a full, medium pizza left in the fridge. So, the worst is yet to come. Whoa. The rays of light here. What if I just stand in here? Nothing. Let's just jump this guy. Boink. 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 Where's Marius? Marius? Do your job, please. If you're still here, Hunter, I'm curious, what did you do today? I would love to know more about, like, your day-to-day life in general. Nice. Also nice. I'd pick toppings out of the cheese and take cheese off the pizza, then put topping on the naked pizza. Interesting. That's a strategy there. You also seem like a very you look like a Twitch goer, if that makes sense, with all of the classic emotes and emojis and stickers that you use. It's very reminiscent of like a Twitch chat. So definitely not a normal day for me. Your sister got married. She got married on a streetcar, and then we had a parade down to a local brewery. That sounds awesome. I remember you said you're at a gender-inclusive bachelorette party last night. I told my girlfriend that you said that. And she found it cool as well. But yeah, a wedding. I don't think I've been to a wedding. I may have when I was like a kid, but not any recent weddings. Oh, I'd be on my pooter. I am also technically on my pooter, even though I'm playing on Xbox. Whoa. I'm in New Orleans right now, which is awesome, but very different with a 2-year-old. Your 2-year-old? You have a 2-year-old? Again, I don't know anything about you, bro. I'm very curious.
Take it with you, folks. Getting out of this alive. Captain, we're not alone. Please.
Oh my god, this
don't
guy.
hurt us.
Look at this guy.
Trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
I'm gonna take that Audra.
So were we.
I did like 20 minutes of bowling and then 4 hours of video games at a barcode for the Bachelorette. Barcode? Or was that a typo for arcade? That sounds very fire.
But that's the least of our worries.
Got my 2-year-old about 2 years ago. Nice. I am nowhere near anything like that. Oh, barcade, I see.
That's a matter of
I get it now.
Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradise.
Wow, I did not know that about you.
The aliens weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance.
Let me throw my phone on a charger so that I can have charge tomorrow.
Are you serious? You do that for us.
But yeah, did you get sloshed at the barcade?
If that means what I think it means, we're supposed to be.
I mean, you know, when in Rome. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Oh my god. I got an achievement for resolving conflicts peacefully. Interesting. Okay, so fun fact, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on. I think this is where Captain Bardado is. I think that's what we want to do. Let's go here. Yeah, I used to film videos always during his nap on Saturday. But now he actually sleeps through the night, so I film that. That's funny. Yeah, with where I live right now, I share a room with my girlfriend in our apartment. And this is like a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath apartment. I'm the only one with a private bathroom, fortunately. But sometimes I'll be recording. Sometimes I'll take like a chance at like, I don't know, midnight or 1 in the morning to record something while she's sleeping over there on that bed. And sometimes she'll like snore, or it happens a lot when I'm recording. She'll like make noises in her sleep because she's having like a very, I don't want to call it intense dream, but like any dream, she'll start like talking in her sleep. She snores a lot, funny enough, because I don't snore like at all. Okay, that's a totem fragment, cool. I did not get sloshed last night, but I did, but I for sure did at the reception today. And 3 pounds of chocolate ganache. That's also fire. Getting sloshed and eating 3 pounds of chocolate cake sounds potentially disastrous. I don't think I could ever do that.
Expecting someone tonight for sure, but you are not dead.
What's up, man? How have you been? How's life treating you, and how's the game so far? Good, man. Thanks for popping in, Michael. So far, Avowed is fun. I like the progression. I'm trying my best to get stuck into like the lore and the main quest. But yeah, things are going well. Uh, Film progress is very fun. I'm on track to uh, direct something for the first time ever, or just a little short film. And also, I may get started with like commercial work, which, if you're a filmmaker, that's where the money is at. So, very exciting stuff. And hopefully, this will give us like a ton of freedom to do whatever we want within the limits of, making an advertisement.
I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. I told you we were the buddies. didn't
I'm the sleep talker in my bed, but my wife definitely gets up and makes some noises from time to time. Yeah, wife. You said wife?
This is widely advised against. You see what
I didn't know that one either. I mean,
So I'm here.
if you have one, you probably have the other. But that's so cool.
Like the Adra, or I bring
Again,
you their
didn't know
heads.
that one.
Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the
Yeah,
Adra
I've
down
never
to the
like slept talk.
Bring me their
Oh,
heads.
we're fighting. Wasn't ready. That is a giant bear as well. Okay. Pipe down. Pop one of those. Pop one of those. Oh, this is gonna be a pretty lengthy battle. Maybe we should take care of the bear first. That's probably a good call. I'm just glad that... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm glad that nobody is aggro on me right now. Marius. Marius, lock in, please. Okay. This bear has gotta go. Okay, everybody's still alive. The captain just popped a health pot. Okay. Whoa, buddy. Buddy. Pipe down. Ouchie. Okay. We're popping one of these. That's good to hear, man. Keep up the grind. I've been hearing this being compared to Skyrim. I have also been hearing that as well. And I've heard that that's like... Oh, Jesus. I've heard it's unfair to, like, compare it to Skyrim. Because, I mean, for one, not everything is Skyrim. But, I mean, I get why. It's got the same sort of... I don't know. They're very similar to each other. I mean, I wouldn't say art style is the same, because it's, it's 3D semi-open world. And they each have their own, like, rich lore as well. That's pretty foundational to these games. But I don't think it's trying to be Skyrim either. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely trying to be something of its own, which I definitely appreciate. I don't think there is many games that are exactly like this, if any at all. But once I get to, like, let's say the 10-hour mark, I'll have a better idea of what to say about this game, like, fully. Okay. Finally, dude. Bloodstone. Okay, cool. I've got just the one kid and just the one wife. What else can I share to shock you? I own 14 Taco Bell franchise locations. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. If you don't mind me asking, Hunter, how old are you? I guess like when I listen to your videos, your ASMR videos, I think like younger. But who knows? You could be younger. I don't know. I don't know anything. 32. Never broken a bone. Congratulations. Wow. Did not know that. Obviously, did not know that, but you know. Cool. Was the cartographer here? I feel ancient. Hey, everybody is gonna be 32, you know? Plus that is young. Come on. Don't sell yourself.
Looks like another piece of that Florida totem.
Yeah, I've been here already. Just give me like 9 years and I'll be exactly where you are. So you lived through the 90s. Hello Ryan. Good to see you. Good to see that you're locked. I've always wondered what it was like to grow up in the 90s. I feel like it's becoming like very rapidly different with each like year. Because when I grew up, like I had a Game Boy, but I didn't have like a smartphone, you know? But now kids have smartphones and tablets and Coco Melon and all of that stuff. And I was born at just the right time to start like experiencing the internet. But yeah, definitely not like internet like it is now. But not even like beginning of YouTube. It was more like 2010s era of YouTube, if that makes sense. Hell yeah, brother. My dad had a pager and they made the ketchup. What? What do you mean the ketchup purple? The ketchup was purple back then? That's a reference that I'm sure you would only know if you were in the 90s. Okay, I gotta sell some stuff. I have way too much. Okay. Okay, getting rid of the dagger. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm gonna break that down. Have you seen the new Assassin's Creed? What are your thoughts on it? I have. I've seen a lot of talk about a certain character who's like, I think they're non-binary, that you can like romance. Spoilers, it's like an optional romance, I think. But a lot of people are like raging about that. That's kind of all you see whenever there's a new game that comes out, a new like AAA game. I saw IGN's review of it. I didn't read it, but I saw that they gave it an 8, which is very good for IGN standards. I think I should switch to this, right? Yeah, yeah, this is a lot better. Yeah, okay, cool, 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 cool. But I definitely want to get it.
You made it
Like,
back.
I really want to get it. I don't think I'll. I mean, I'm thinking about getting it and streaming it, but I don't know. I don't know. I definitely want to get through Avowed first, you know? And I also kind of want to get stuck into Dragon Age, the Veilguard, because I got that with the spring summer sale on Steam. So I really want to start playing that. So I think I may do like a video on Assassin's Creed, and then I'll I may stream it. Who knows? Yeah, you know how people are. They can't just enjoy something new without making something a big deal. Yeah, and you know, with AAA games and you know any games in particular, you know, you can't ignore politics, especially like you know if you're trying to drive a good story, trying to write a good story, you can't ignore politics. I think there's definitely plenty of cases where you know some are a bit more on the nose than others, but yeah, I'd rather myself focus on how fun the game is. This is a lynched man. Oh. Oh. This is the guy from the tutorial. He seems to be alright though. When I started school, we just used computers to learn typing. Oh, I remember typing classes. I remember that. Eventually, computers got slightly faster and search engines came out. Then it basically got like it is now. So search engines were coming out when you started learning typing? That's interesting. I promise I'm not like playing that up. I do find this really, really, really interesting. Because I literally just missed the 90s by a decade. Because I'm an '02 baby. Well, I missed the 90s by 2 years, but the beginning of that period. Oh, jeez. I don't know what it was called, but Heinz, or maybe Hunts, made ketchup wacky colors. Every cartoon character rode a skateboard. Purple ketchup. I mean, if there is a time and place to do it, I guess it would be the 90s when they're, you know, testing out different marketing strategies. I get it. Okay, turn your back to me. That's fine. Yeah, I'm good with that. Ooh, I saw a word in your message, Michael. I saw the Borderlands word. What did you say? Now I have to ask the golden question, being as we're both big Borderlands fans. That is true. What are your thoughts of Borderlands 4? I appreciate these questions. Keep them coming. I really, I like being occupied while streaming. Borderlands 4 is gonna be interesting. Obviously, and I think I have talked to you about this before. about my thoughts of Borderlands 3 and how much I despise Borderlands 3 for its story, not its gameplay. Its gameplay was amazing, and I believe that Borderlands 4 is going to have, the same approach with, good gameplay. Honestly, I feel like it may be because it's super close to Borderlands 3. Like Borderlands 1 and 2, those were super close together in terms of like when they were released, right? But Borderlands 3 and 4 are also very close together. The largest gap being between like 2 and 3.
Hold a moment.
So I feel like gameplay wise it's gonna play a lot like Borderlands 3, which is fine. I'm totally down with that.
Just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and
But
under your pillow.
I also feel like they learned their lesson with the story writing
Barged past me.
of Borderlands 3.
None too pleased.
I would like to think so. Because that was so crushing, to experience Borderlands 3 as such a huge Borderlands fan.
Good advice. Since she arrived, there's been a spike in disappearances, and I don't want to be one of them.
I also saw like
I thought you should
the
know Ludwig
the main
from
Vault
below.
Hunters
Tread lightly.
from
So Ludwig's
Borderlands 4, and
Wonderful.
they don't look that interesting, right? Just me? Can we travel? Yes, to the Emerald Stair. But I don't think
Sam's sad to be leaving Paradise.
the Vault Hunters look interesting, which is, going to be huge, because, when you start your first run of a Borderlands game, that first Vault Hunter is going to mean a lot, Oh god, the guy that was lynched. I didn't mean for him to die.
You had to know that might happen. I mean, you've met Ludwig, right?
Regardless, when Borderlands 4 does come out, I will buy it. I feel like it's one of those, did you learn your lesson yet? But I do have hope that they learned their lesson. I've got my fingers crossed for Borderlands 4. What do you think, Michael? And Hunter, you said Ask Jeeves was like revolutionary. That's crazy. I've never touched Ask Jeeves before, but I've heard about it. Before that, you had to know websites or have AOL instead of regular internet. Wow. I love Borderlands 1 and 2. Amazing games, pretty cool. How they just stopped there. Yeah. Who was my first Vault Hunter? Because I played Borderlands 2 first, as did a lot of people, right? I'm pretty sure I played as Axton as my first ever playthrough, which is very boring, I will admit, but it was still gas,
Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time?
I think most people started on 2. It did everything the first game did, but better. I agree. And, well, I don't think I can fully agree fairly, because no matter how many times I started a playthrough in Borderlands 1, I never finished it. Yeah, there it is. I broke my silence.
Unless they have their own use for you.
But I do agree with what I do know from Borderlands 1. I do think Borderlands 2 did it better. And back then, when it came out, I used to be like best friends with a guy in Indiana. I met him on Xbox 360 Minecraft, and he was like 4 years older than me, so he would be a lot better at games than I was, like at any point ever. Honestly, I think I'm better than him now because he's like in the military, and I'm sure he's had plenty of time away from games. But I digress. He had some pretty wild takes, and he said he preferred the gunplay of Borderlands 1, and that was one of the points where I knew how I felt, and I just kind of had to stand my ground, even though he was like, very intensely pleading his case about why the gunplay in Borderlands 1 was better. But to this day, I do think the diversity in the guns of 2 is way, way, way better. More fun. I should mention. Okay. I've not been listening to these guys. It's probably why I'm not invested. Nah, if I was invested, I'd just skip through their dialogue.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity or madness or heresy, take your pick.
Oh, Jesus. It's just been a huge exposition dump.
Unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Okay. Right when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods.
Uh-oh.
Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that
Gotcha. We're about to get into Kai's life, which means romance is on the horizon. Romance options, which I will be taking. Just to confirm, we'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stairs, no matter what.
Okay, skipping through the rest of this. This is gonna be easy. Let's get started. Oh no, Marius is leaving?
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help. I have 2 rules.
Oh, okay, he's staying with us. Thank God.
I hear wiggle. If good.
Okay, let's skip through. Cool. Now Marius wants to talk. Hello, Seal. You know what? I'll hydrate for you for this. For the sake of consistency.
Thing on her head.
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes. Chipped tooth. Thinking about her.
My girlfriend got
You thought
the Nice brand distilled water,
seen her before in my life.
We could
and it tastes like chemicals.
Boy,
And it's terrible.
your messy
She's
there.
not here to drink it, so
Guess if you're looking for an animancer,
I have to drink it.
place to go.
I feel like Borderlands 4 is going to be almost the same as 3, but the story is going to be brought back to almost Borderlands 2 in a way with the aliens, right? The Iridians? Is that's their name, right? The Iridians, the ancient Iridians? I hope so, because at the end of the pre-sequel with like Athena, they were doing a whole like they did like a bait at the end, like a
Places are created equal. I've led
post-credit scene
parodies of Thirdborn.
cliffhanger bait, and they were like, get ready for the war. there's a war coming, and then Borderlands 3 happens, and nothing like that happens. I started on the first one, and I guess I get where he's coming from. The gun scene, like, blocky and heavy. I think it's just more similar to, well, I think what he didn't like, or what he said he didn't like about Borderlands 2, Borderlands 2's gunplay was like how wacky and weird it could get. Which, yeah, I understand, but I think Borderlands 2 was more fun. Marius, can you... Okay. I don't like the way he, stances. The war mentioned in the pre-sequel was never built upon. Maybe they'll do a thing. Maybe. Hopefully. And maybe they'll, like, expand upon sirens as well. That would be cool. Because, they tried to expand the concept of sirens in Borderlands 3 with, like, Ava and Maya and, you know, the Calypsos. But it kind of just introduced a lot more questions, you know, which is unfortunate. Oh, that is a woman. Hello, woman. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting attacked by mushrooms. Let's pop a cooked rabbit. You're probably weak to fire, right? I think so. I think this lady might be a potential companion. If so, this is big news. Because I may swap out Marius. In my opinion, the late game gunplay in Borderlands 2 with everything needed. Oh, needing slag. Yeah, that's true. You had to run like grog nozzle all the time, right? I never got like super into the gun or the late game of Borderlands 2. I would often just kind of restart after I beat the game. You know, I'd start another playthrough. I never got that much into, like, farming weapons. But I did watch, like, Killer 6 and Jolts Dude, those guys, where they did, like, Unkempt Herald farming sessions. Damn, man, I could talk about games all day, especially with someone like yourself who knows that games. I mean, Borderlands is something I care, like, very near and dear. And yeah, likewise, man, I'd love to talk about games. I mean, that's why I made the channel. And I've actually, like, done research, like, put effort into researching games and, like, the landscape of it right now, in order to, you know, equip myself with topics to talk about. And, you know, just to understand the gaming landscape a bit better. Even though I'm not, like, a game design major or anything. You know? This girl's name is Yatsley. Yatsley.
They're a poor substitute for a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
Tall? Tall? Are you flirting with me?
Keep encouraging her? She's going to climb you.
Watch out, Envoy. She seems to have a thing for you.
Oh boy.
Careful, darling.
We're getting straight into it.
Have a lover.
Damn it.
Skilled with his hands.
Whoa, okay.
Always carries a ladder. But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord. And I need this vase now.
But yeah, the Borderlands franchise, is one of those things that I could talk anyone's ear off for hours. I wouldn't say I'm like super limited, but Borderlands is one of the ones I could definitely talk about for a long time, longer than many others.
Oh, you will? My. You're a looking wonder-doer.
Whoa.
The vase sits atop that tower beside us in the ruins there.
She's got space buns. That's what they're called, right?
Wizard
The two
extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
on top of the head. Hairstyle, hairdo.
I can get you 1,000
Retrieve the godless vase. Is that?
rooms.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, so she's a wizard. That's gonna be a complicated situation, because that's my job. I don't know if I want her to be in my party. Ooh, there's enemies. Was she not gonna follow us? I'm just doing this myself. Whoa. Okay. I tried to pop a health potion. Whoopsies. I can't believe I've been streaming for an hour already. Really? That's insane. Oh, wait. I gotta go this way. Okay. Let's invest real quick. I'm level 9, so I can't do this one. Grimoire snap. Snap your grimoire shut, expelling a shockwave of explosive damage that knocks nearby enemies back and deals stun. Cool. Let's do blast though. Now, do I have? I do have an attribute point. Let's put that into Constitution. There's this guy on Twitch, Captain Fufu. He plays just Borderlands 1 and 2 and has like the best unintentional ASMR I've heard. I wish I had the capability of being unintentionally ASMR. I'm jealous. Yeah, Borderlands and Assassin's Creed are two of my favorite game franchises of all time. Hence the questions. That's fair. That's fair.
You take lead.
I think a lot of people's favorite Assassin's Creed, if you were to ask like a general population, I think most would say Black Flag, right? That's what I think they would say. But my personal favorite, I think, is Odyssey. And of course, we'll have to see. Shadows. I think I may get it like tonight and shit, maybe record. I don't know though. We'll see. Maybe I'll cut stream early so I could buy Assassin's Creed and make a video on it tonight while I've still got my voice. But yeah, my favorite is definitely Odyssey. I'm curious to know which one yours is, Michael. Fun fact, my middle name is Michael. And I have a friend that I've known since pre-K named Michael. It's a very common name, which begs the question, do you have a nickname? Like if I called you Mike, because who knows, maybe you're not even comfortable with me calling you Michael. If you do that, I'm definitely watching. I appreciate that. I will consider that. You know, I totally could just go to the store and buy it right now. But I'll do that later. I could record a video and then like push it out tomorrow. I think that's in the cards. Seal, you said I like Unity, but I only played like 4 games. And that's fair. I'd say that's more than plenty. I get too high energy unless I'm trying, lol. This guy is so even-tempered and he makes me look young. Damn. Yeah, you always like, you know, you're your own worst critic. I definitely criticize my own ASMR constantly.
Of course I can. Are you a wizard as well?
But
Remarkable.
I believe that there is a
You're nearly as
type
fascinating
of
as the
person,
space.
type of ASMR
My best package.
meant for everybody, if that makes sense. Even if you have like a good mic, or if you have a bad mic, or if you have a really raspy voice, or if you have a very clear, buttery voice. I think that it doesn't matter, truly, because ASMR is a lot like, I gotta be careful with what I say here, things you can build resistances to. My mind immediately went to like, anyway, with me personally, and I know this is the same for a lot of people, you know, I used to build resistances to tingles, you know. It's the classic, you know, dilemma with content creation or content consuming when it comes to ASMR. And when I watched ASMR, I would always, you know, move on to the next thing. So I would look for like more obscure things. But the point is, like, I never stuck to one thing. I often moved to different creators because they had different kinds of voices, and you know, I don't think I could ever watch a GB ASMR video ever again, just because I'm so used to her voice. Even though she is like at the top, like at the mountaintop of ASMR artists. Also, that looks kind of pretty. People call you Big Mike? Oh my god, no way. I used to have a Big Mike in my hometown. Fun fact, my Big Mike went insane for a brief period of time. And I'm not exaggerating. He had marijuana-induced psychosis. And again, I'm not exaggerating. He genuinely had a conversation with Abraham Lincoln when he was abusing marijuana and like never sleeping. So he hallucinated Abraham Lincoln, and one time I had to I escorted him to the ER because he was having a crazy breakdown, and he told the nurse to her face I said, Big Mike, tell her who you talked to yesterday. He looks at her and he says,
People weren't hungry.
Abraham Lincoln. And she goes, oh, okay. Because she didn't know what was wrong with him. She didn't understand why he was in the ER. But when I got him to say that, she got it. She understood. Just a little story from my hometown. Oh, treasure map. Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind that I have that. Assassin's Creed 2 is my favorite. Really? I've never played Assassin's Creed 2. I started at 3, so I just missed that. I just missed it. They got too complicated after that. That's fair. Especially if you're used to Ezio Auditore, I think his last name is. You mentioned that in one of your videos, and that totally blew my mind. To everyone's taste, each different creator could be the best one for them, no matter how another person thinks it sounds. I agree. Exactly. Whoa. That's why people do like lo-fi ASMR. Well, they call their content like lo-fi ASMR, even though it's like really, really bad mic quality or like really bad like audio quality, with like the AC running on full blast. Sometimes you gotta work with what you got, and that's what people do. And it just so happens that working with what you got really, really works. Stoner psychosis is crazy. Exactly. That's the first time I've ever heard someone
The Rangers start taking the Zarib side.
having that happen to him. Yeah, I went over to the place that he was staying at, and this was like the height of his psychosis. He was like in a perpetual TED talk, if that makes sense. Like everything he was saying really made sense to him. And he felt like everything he was saying was like him preaching to the world.
You could say we have.
Okay, these people have Zorb troubles.
Finally.
The Zarabs have made camp in the swamp to the north.
Got it. Say less. Dan, lol, yeah, thank goodness I don't drink or do any substances. I mean, yeah, everything in moderation, obviously. But, my Big Mike, that was not in moderation, you know? I think he also cold turkeyed his Lexapro, which is really bad. It's a really bad thing to do. But yeah, there was a lot that went into his psychosis, but I think one of the things that definitely attributed was the weed and also not sleeping. I love bad mic quality, especially when people are breathing in the mic. Yeah, and sometimes, listen, a little, I'm gonna let you in on like a guilty pleasure, right? If you will. Sometimes I'll see like a very obscure roleplay video, and just because it's something that I've never seen before, and by a person that I've never watched anything from, I'll click on it and I'll enjoy it because it's something new, you know. That's why I got the idea to make this channel, because you know, you could kind of work it in a way where like if you look up a super obscure game, then you know, because it's rare, it's, you know, more watchable. If that makes sense. So I started looking up like very obscure games, and sometimes I wouldn't be able to find one, and that's why I made this channel. Noted, I must start my channel and just call it lo-fi. Yeah, exactly. You can do whatever you want. Oh yeah, Seal. I did notice that your YouTube channel is like Seal ASMR or Silent Seal ASMR. I'm curious to know if there is any content or if you're planning on it.
I don't know. Are you? I don't judge on first impressions. I couldn't say.
But the people who took your goods were definitely bandits, right?
Don't steal and then cry about it when people call you a thief. That's what my grandfather always told me.
Fun fact, that's how I found the channel. I looked up a game nobody played, but you. Exactly. And that's what that's what I've been planning on doing since day one. Sometimes I want to do like older games for the people that, you know, want to reminisce but also want to like go to sleep as well. The whole purpose of the channel is to make like a big library of content. So you could find a game, like any game, in ASMR form. Maybe I can help return your stuff.
Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away,
Silent Seal. Should I add ASMR? I plan on just doing gameplay, but I don't know how to record Xbox gameplay and live commentary. Yeah, that took me a while. I did like a flash drive. I had to find like the right flash drive to plug into my Xbox. And then I had to format my Xbox. I had to format the flash drive. And I could only like record for an hour at a time. But sometimes the footage would get corrupted. And that was the absolute worst. That was like the first year of my channel that happened. And that sucked. That sucked so bad. So after a while, I just got a capture card. And by that point, I also had a PC. So you just rig it to OBS and there you have it. For real, thinking of just recording my TV with the phone. Hey, people have done that. I've seen it. And the reason I've seen it is because they pull views. You know? Okay, we've made it to Fior. Hello, Nico.
A word of advice: give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giatta's about to tear
Give
that
a
poor
wide
man a new
berth.
one.
Jesus. Your terminology. Oh, now this I have to see.
It ought to be quite a spectacle. When Giatta digs her claws into a grievance, she doesn't let go. She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
Okay,
This
what
is
is
the
an
first time Giatta's
animancer?
put the governor in his place, but it might be the
Soul
last.
manipulators. Okay, that's all I need to know. Thank
The
you.
governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
Hoping to learn some local verses. Looking forward
Speak with the governor. Oh, we're going in. Sure. Oh. Oh.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy.
Hello, Captain.
Inquisitor Ludwin said you might be heading this way.
Oh, Ludwin. Her. I'm here on a diplomatic mission.
As am I, in a way.
Excuse me.
Forgive me. I'm Captain Alfia, captain in the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to diplomats, Captain.
Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote
Right now I'm playing the
ready to
Tomb Raider
ensure
games
safety
because I'm
of
sad that
human
Uncharted
interests.
ended, and they're really good. Didn't expect it. What, the Tomb Raider games? I played, shoot, was it Rise? No, the first, like, reboot Lara Croft Tomb Raider game. That was fun. I played that, like, years ago. That was really fun. Hey, Serena, how's it going? How we doing? How we doing? Seal, you said, do you think adding ASMR in the name would help with discoverableness, or would it really matter? Well, I mean, depends. Are you doing ASMR content? So, because, like, I don't see why you wouldn't put ASMR in it. But I think more often than not, you know, putting ASMR in the title, or ASMR in, like, the tags, that'll get you, you know, people who are looking for ASMR a little more than not, more often than not, if that makes sense. In time for sleep. Okay, fantastic. I'm glad that I was able to catch you this time, and we'll be going for a little bit longer. Okay. So I haven't really been paying attention to the story a whole lot. Why is this glowing? What's in there? Oh, I thought that ladder was deceiving. Hello, Rosanna.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about.
That's me.
Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
No apologies necessary.
Oh, so
Do
those
not
gnats
worry.
constantly buzzing in my ears are this lady's fault. Apology not accepted.
It's water time.
Therefore, expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
That wasn't loud, was it? I hope not. I also started playing, and I don't understand anything about this story. Going back to Spider-Man Remastered. That's fair. It's kind of really hard to dig into the lore, even though they kind of just... They make it very easy for you to dig into it. It's hard in the sense of I don't want to. that kind of way. Um, let's carry out your rituals.
Hang out in a graveyard?
Oh,
I think
that would
if
simply
I get
wonderful.
through like
I
Act
wouldn't know
2,
how to thank you.
or if
Our
I get through
recent
like
dead
midway of
people
Act 2,
found a
and I'm
meal to
not
ease their
thinking like,
passage from life. Without
if I'm thinking like, I'm not having that much fun, or
You've got people
I don't
waiting
think
in
it's
line
gonna
for their
get
next meal,
better,
and you want to waste food on the
I think I
dead?
may
I
try
got food from the grain merchant's
moving
desk. I
towards
just need someone to help with
a
graves.
different game,
The
like
dead will
Dragon
take it from
Age,
there.
or even Assassin's Creed. We were talking about that earlier, and what Assassin's Creed, what I could do with the new one, Shadows.
The ritual heals all. The spirits get one more taste of life, and the living get to offer one last gift to
I swear everyone pushes way too deep, then blames healer. I mean, if you're in bronze, yeah, I can see how that is. That could be the case.
You must take these offerings of food,
But
place them
congratulations.
at 3 grave sites.
I can't wait to get I can't wait to get the news that you've got to Plat.
Southern coast.
I'll be waiting. Shadows would be nice. Yeah, I think I'll do like a video on the intro, maybe like an hour or two. Depends on how long the intro is. And then like maybe I'll stream some when the hype is died down a bit.
The second. I
Okay.
can't thank you enough for help.
Food offerings to the dead. I gotta do a ritual. That'll be fun. But I have to speak to the governor first.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops.
What is this?
Look at your city.
Oh. You're the governor.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream scourge is in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Ruby. Oh, that's my name. I totally forgot. I named myself Ruby. You must be Giada.
My reputation precedes me.
It was more the sound of your voice that preceded you.
Why does he look at me when he said that?
Some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Pipe down.
Unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Okay, finally. I got that phlegm out of my throat. I was thinking about muting my mic and just letting her rip. I'm an Aediran envoy. Is that enough?
I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure she didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
Okay, so they don't like the governor.
Vegetables. You call that a point?
Let's see
That
why.
upstairs
Let's
used
get
to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even
immersed.
recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The dream scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
Okay. Yep. I'm here to help.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
Sounds
I like
good.
her already.
I believe that we can restore
She
the
seems
its soul and its sanity.
intricately designed enough to be a like follower.
Our governor would rather ignore the
Just me?
He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
I don't have any reason to defend anybody. Editing the YouTube channel, so I'm here now. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the channel after this, after I'm done streaming, so I'm gonna see what you make of it. um, I don't have any reason to defend anybody.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it.
Right there with you.
Have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm all for experimentation.
Or should I?
Ooh.
Dare you use that against me?
I know it will. But look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Let's work together. I'm gonna skip the rest of this again. Look how much talking.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good...
Okay. We did it. We got through dialogue.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Sweet. Cool. I guess this is like the phase where you go to a new town and you accept a whole bunch of quests. That's the phase we're in. So it's going to be boring. Lieutenant Hemsworth? No, that's an insult to the Hemsworths. Yeah, you look so drunk, buddy.
I'm not drunk. I'm worried. And who are you telling me anyway? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Okay. What's the matter?
My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds.
Say less. I'm going to skip all of this. Oh. Oh. They're having relations. The game crashed. Tragic. That's one. That is one crash so far. Unreal Engine for you. Okay. 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 We're back. Okay. I gotta re-get that quest. And there's another quest over here. Oh, no, it's the bounty board. Okay. That looks like a rock. 3 dudes. A bear. Delemgin. Zorb. Something else. Cool. Cool. Let's go back to the tavern. Alright. Let's skip through it all. What's the matter? I can help you out. And we're back. Were they fucking?
Get right to it then.
Well, there's worse places than a four-legged beast. I promise you that.
Whoa.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Kai, you can
Never thought I had any close
chill out.
They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
Who's this guy look like? You look like he looks like he's gotten some like Botox. If the Hemsworths got too much plastic surgery, that's what this guy looks like. Just me?
What they're doing is their business, but rangers have to come when they are called.
Okay.
Wait, God, relentless. The point is, they've never been gone this long.
So I don't have a tripod, but I think I can cook with a conveniently cut Pringles container.
You go that way, please.
I love jerry rigging. That's what filmmaking is all about. Working with what you got. You don't know how many times we would have to, you know, craft something in order to get the production moving. We have Chris Pine and now Hemsworth. Exactly. I'm gonna look for more. See, this guy looks like the Chris Pine we were talking to, but I think it's just the hair he's got. The face is not there. He's a lot older.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
It's pronounced
We're on the
Giada.
verge of
Got it.
extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
Again, I just got here. I don't need to be defending anybody. I'm sure he's got reasons, being the governor and all.
He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
Alright, man.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Oh, she's an animancer. Okay, cool. Can we get along with the story?
Resources to work with, but anything's possible.
Fighting the Dream Scourge?
Now I'm free to study whatever I want, on my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
Okay. How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents.
This lady sounds evil.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. But a lot of guts in a town full of animancers.
Okay. Not everyone in Adir hates animancy.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good.
I feel like I need to look at what animancy is. I need to watch someone perform it.
Also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
I'm gonna start skipping again. Okay, I skipped too much. I have no idea what she's talking about now. We don't have time for this. Sorry, I'm sure you're a very semi-well-written character.
Much less act on a solution.
But, let's get through this. Cool. Amazing. Consult with 3 people. Okay. God, Marius and Kai want to talk to me. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm done talking. I wanna fight. I wanna kill things. What's this? Ew. Where's Monto? Says Monto should be right here. Okay. I can't hit the levers. Damn. Oh, maybe we can... What? Oh. What? What? You put a door on the back and you can't even... Okay, I guess Monto is not here at all. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, he's not here. Fine. Oh. That was a lot of health that I just lost. That's fine. I guess we can do a bunch of side quests. Okay, let's do that one about the lovers, the rangers that went out to do the dirty, but have not come back yet. That's what we'll do. It sounds spicy. What? What do you want?
Good. You finally showed up. I was worried you weren't coming. The name's Keeledge.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull up, but I saw your subtitle. I don't know you.
I can explain. Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact as soon as you arrived. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your man.
Got it. Why all the cloak and dagger?
No, they're fine.
Say that again?
Nightmare Squad I'm worried about. I don't want to draw their attention. I think they're up to something.
Aren't they always?
But this seems worse than normal.
Yeah, I want to find the people who did the dirty. Keep your head down, buddy. You'll be fine. All right. Now we're back on track. If I get to fight things, that's fine. Like you, I get to fight you. Whoa. Dodged. Are you guys gonna, like... Are you guys coming down? Whoa. Can I get Kai up there? Yeah, I can. Funny. Okay, fine. I'll go the long way around. Hello. There we go. There you have it. Potato. He had a tater on him. Okay, and a carrot. Carrot and a tater. And a campsite. Actually, this is fine. I get to talk to Marius and Kai because they oh so desperately would like to talk to me. You first, Kai, because I like you.
In the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Uh, Again, I don't. I think the game obviously wants me to favor Giada, but I'm surprised no one else backed her
I
up.
can say the same. Living landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Are you hinting at a hard conversation that we need to have? I hope not.
Believe me, that Nim dude isn't subtle.
He's right. I'd rather drink salt water than have a hard
I think,
conversation. That's what I admire about you.
I think Marius is making up words.
She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Sometimes you gotta cut ties.
Can we just talk about something else?
Hey, don't...
Wait, I'm having this conversation with Kai, not you, Marius. Actually, I think that cleared up both of their nope, just kidding.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never...
There goes my toilet. It likes to run on its own. That would be a problem. But
I don't know.
at my apartment we don't pay for water. Okay, time to get some rest. I think we're good. I think we can upgrade something, right? Ooh. Like my wand? Or my grimoire? Yeah, let's do the grimoire. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's upgrade the wand next. Right? Yeah, let's do that. It's about time. LOL, not gonna lie, I've been watching this whole time and I don't know what's happening in the game, but it looks super fun and interesting, especially the wand weaving. Yeah, the combat is... The combat and the, God damn it. This sequence. The combat and the progression is so far my favorite. I like upgrading things and I like getting ability points to spend. But I haven't been super compelled in the story aspect. It's very run-of-the-mill, if that makes sense. And now I have to talk to the god in my head for the fifth time while I sleep.
A hand of generosity or a gauntlet of steel. I feel them. They bend and
Yeah,
tone the essence of
we do like Kai. I think Kai is the saving grace so far. And I think we're getting close to knowing a bit more about him.
a harvest grows. The dead rise.
They want to heal souls. That's what animancy is.
The pain. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
it is illegal. First time I heard that.
They're not troubled by the loss of kin.
Reminds me of Howard's Legacy. What is that? Here we go. This is the philosophical answer. Oh, Hogwarts. It's like, what's Howard's Legacy? This, it's like, I don't know if I agree with that. Worth the risk. What would the risk be? No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it. I think that's what. I think that is the most applicable to what I think. Howard's Legacy was indeed great. Okay. Finally we get to find the... Wait. Oh. I actually have to find them. Oh, wow. This is pretty big. There's a series of quests that we can, like, go to where we started. It's good to know. Okay. Looking for Belena. Here. Okay. Should be easy. Should be simple. Should be fun. No, don't heal. Whoa, buddy. Let's pop one of these. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, now let's pop one of these. There we go. See, this is fun. I enjoy this, even though it's not like insanely complex gameplay. I find this fun. Or rather, fun enough to keep playing. Oh. Found her. You were one of the dirty doers. And she's nuts.
Something's not right with her. The dream scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
Are you Belena?
Maybe you're Belena.
Yeah, she's donezo.
We need him.
She's done for. Adelaro, is he a ranger?
Adelaro, are beautiful. He entwines us. He was with us. We cannot feel
Jesus, I just smacked the shit out of my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Usually I'd cut that out of a video. But we don't have that luxury here. Oh, there's the angle.
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us.
Just don't go anywhere, please. Please, please, please.
They will sing with you. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by dreams too.
Alright. Let's continue. There was no dirty doing. Unfortunate. Is that something I can kill? Of course not. You're just a wild boar, yeah. That's not threatening. Let's pop a fireball. Boink. Really? You're going after me? Alright, fine. There's something behind me. A little mushroom. Wow, that's a lot of mushrooms. Oh my god. Seems to work a bit better. Ouchie. Okay. Okay. So a Pringles can was too top heavy, but I think a good size box will work. There you go. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Man, let me get my toolie out. Boink. I'm not toolie oriented. I should never pull out the toolie. Never again. Are you alive? I think that's a bug. Sorry, it's not a bug, it's a mushroom. That was a joke. That was a good joke. No, I think this is a glitch. He's just kind of chilling. But I think the real version of him is dead. At least I think so. This guy doesn't actually exist, does he? Ooh. Try again. Interesting. Okay, there's something across the river. But I'm not gonna go over there. There's probably a quest that takes us over there. Ooh. Dream... What are you called? Dream Thrall. So, you have the Scourge. I take it. Okay, let's pop one of these. But yeah, I can't wait for the first ASMR video. Seal. Is the seal like your spirit animal? Is that where you get it? Because I have a friend who is like obsessed with penguins. And he names himself like penguin related usernames all the time. I wonder if it's same kind of case. And oh, that's the guy. He's dead now. I killed him. Shoot. Was there another way? I don't think so. Honestly. Not gonna lie, I like pandas. Sylvester was a character I made when I was like 7. Okay. That's kind of like my gamer tag. I made mine when I first got my Xbox 360, my Xbox 360. And so I named myself Striker11402. I'll let you in on a little secret. My mom came up with that username. She was like, "What about the Striker?" I'm like, "Oh, that's good. I like that." And so I typed in Striker, and then the I was already taken. So I changed it to a Y, and the 11402 is my birthday, January. So, little fun fact there. A little self-doxing.
Stand back.
Because why not? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, fast travel. Ooh, yeah, I'm not going in there yet. There's definitely a quest that takes me in there. There's gotta be. I keep yawning. Huh. I feel like my right nostril is constantly running. I would honestly just, if I wasn't streaming, I would just take a piece of toilet paper and just block it up. But that would be very unflattering right now. Also, if I blow my nose, I feel like I would start sneezing. We're gonna try it. Alright, here's to not sneezing. That's the goal. Oh, also, for those curious and for those that don't know, if you would like to watch the VOD for this, it will be on Twitch. Yeah. I am currently multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. I think one day I'm gonna try exclusively streaming to Twitch, but I don't know for sure if I will do that. But yeah, the VODs are going to be posted there, because when I have VODs posted on the YouTube channel, I feel like it kind of blocks the other videos that I make. So, yeah, just a heads up. I did wonder if it was January 14th or November 4th. Yeah, it's the January one. Not many people born in January. At least that I've met. Okay. Fidelio, Mr. Hemsworth with too much Botox. The play got to Adelaro. I'm afraid Belena's not far behind. Sorry about that.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
I'm gonna be a lurker as I try to rig a setup. Yes. Yes, do that. I advocate for the hustle. Wherever Belena's mind is, it's not here.
So it is. Gods, I saw these signs. I didn't want to believe them. They'd been acting sideways, more distracted from their work. I thought it was... Well, I don't have to tell you twice. I was so wrong.
Yeah.
I think
that sucks.
know the answer, but is either of them still alive?
Yeah, one of them is. I don't know if I could have saved the other guy.
Merla, when she turns pure will...
Merla.
Where is she now?
Nice. That is, it's very close to, mierda, which means shit, right? Right? Or is it merde? Hopefully it wasn't a worse word than shit. I don't even think she knows where it is.
Then I can't leave her. I can't kill her either, but I'll have to find the strength.
Find the strength to what? Don't kill her.
You ought to be paid for it.
Okay, whatever. Cool. Thanks. Thanks for the money. You drunk.
Really do hope you can end this, envoy.
Okay, time to consult with Monto. Is Monto here? He's here this time. Oh, this guy. This guy fucks, for lack of better words. I like this guy. Tell me how animancy works. I'd love to get the whole lore drop.
What a question. If I were to answer in full, we'd be here for several decades.
That's what I thought.
In short, we animancers study essence, soul matter, if you will. Nearly everything has some essence, including you and I. Here in Emerald Stair, we use essence to enhance the crops, power our machines, even animate.
You know, streaming.
That is a preliminary.
This would be a perfect opportunity to try, like, other forms of ASMR that I've never done ever, like tapping. I've got a candle here. What does this sound like? I'm curious to know if that did anything for anyone. I'm investigating the Dream Scourge, buddy. Oh, it is Giada. I could have sworn someone said Giada, which is funnier way of pronouncing it.
My equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Maybe I can help you. I've been saying that phrase a lot. Maybe I can help you. Actually, great tapping sounds. Fantastic. Let's see. What else do I have? I've got I've got these hot fries. I've got bag crinkling sounds ready. There's that. Maybe I could do like a like a different like nonverbal trigger every like 20 minutes. It'd be a fun exercise.
We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources.
Got it.
I could use a large single block of Artra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment.
Say less, say less. I got you, Monto Pastor.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Ardragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west across a mission. The rangers said
I don't go in for tapping, to be honest. Those crinkles are good, though. The only trigger I actually like is pencil and paper. See, that's the thing. There are some triggers that people just don't really like. So that's one of the reasons that I don't do nonverbal triggers, because it's just, it's at the very least one thing, if that makes sense.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself.
Would be a good channel point redeem once you get those going for Twitch. That is such a good point. Holy shit. Hunter, you're a genius. You're a genius, buddy. That would be very, very fun. A very fun idea. If I ever get around to understanding how that works. Okay. I think we should go down here. Let's try to do the series of side quests. Sorry, I am blanking all of a sudden. But yeah, doing like a channel point redeem for like a bag crinkling, or okay, 60 seconds of tapping or something like that. That's such a cool idea.
Why is it somehow worse when revenants aren't trying to kill you?
Okay, yeah, sure. For now, at this point, you know, somebody can just say, "Hey, can we get some tapping?" And I'll just tap. That's what we'll do for the time being. Excuse me.
Beatrice, you know, the one with her viscera on display?
Yeah.
As you can see,
That's
this is my
that's right.
reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
You're using the undead for labor.
Just let them decompose.
Yeah, that's also an interesting
Manual labor, cost-effective, low maintenance, and very
philosophical and ethical question.
being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and
They're reanimating corpses to be slaves because they don't have like a mind of their own anymore. Is it ethical? I mean, slave, you know, using the word slave is pretty unethical, but how about we talk more about video games? I am so game. Big Mike. No, I can't call you Big Mike. What'd you say earlier? Mikey. I have a Mikey. I can call you Mikey. I can talk about any game. That's the early bird privilege, free hydration, and trigger requests. Yes. Maybe I can put like a little like message underneath my camera saying like, "Oh, request a trigger." That's an idea. You know what? I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. That's it. I have to outstretch my arms like this because my keyboard's all the way over here. Trigger requests. Cool. Cool.
Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
I think so, yeah. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah.
Very well.
He did.
I'll tell you what I know about the scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm.
Of course you do. I can help. I can help. I can do that. I can help with that.
They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down Porcivo.
Who? Oh.
Yes. Good. Silvo is one of my revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes
Thanks for
down,
pitching in,
you have
Marius.
option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come.
I'll take care of Silvo. Don't you worry.
Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open.
Right, so do you know a decent mobile app for editing? I lack a PC. Yeah, people usually use, like, I mean, I don't know if you want to call it, like, industry standard, but, mobile, like, video editing apps, I'm pretty sure CapCut is, like, the leading standard for, mobile, like, video production. Video post-production, I should say. I have to put down Silvo. Where's Silvo? Oh, back there. I'll get my toolie out. Pumped about Witcher 4. Yes, me too. Honestly, it's going to be a long-ass time before we get Witcher 4. But that concept trailer was, maybe not concept trailer is the right word, but the trailer was really good. I think CD Projekt Red will have, learned their lesson after Cyberpunk. You know what I mean? So I think they're going to make sure it's polished this time, which I'm excited for. And of course, that was also a controversial trailer with the way people were perceiving, ouchie, with the way that people perceived Sari. That's her name, right? No, not Siri. Stop. Wait, it is Sari, right? Hold on. Oh, it is Siri. Not Sari. Whoops. Something went wrong. No, not you. Not that one. The Witcher one. Christ, I'm gonna die from poisoning. Also, don't know if anybody has heard of a game called The Sinking City. I know that game, but it is super underrated, and they announced part 2 is coming out this year. Really? That's like a detective game, right? I didn't realize there was room for a part 2. I don't know much about Sinking City. But I did throw on like a let's play of it as like a comfort video, if that makes sense.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting?
So I have very little but some knowledge of Sinking City. All right, Hunter, good night, man. Thanks for checking in tonight. I'm going to be trying to stream a lot more, so I cannot wait to see what the future holds for streaming. And I'm excited to have you in the future streams as well. Thanks for popping in.
was a bright young revenant.
Sinking City is about Cthulhu. Oh. See you then, man. You gonna be okay, Elia?
I've lost so many revenants over the years, and I'm always such a wreck afterward. The Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But
Gotcha.
I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants.
We're getting some very important dialogue here.
The Dream Scourge. They have a common
Should I skip?
ancestor. There's
No.
something about the
I won't
essence
skip.
in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
You haven't told anyone about this?
And end up like Giata. No thank you.
Alright, bro.
The corpses,
Fine.
they need me. Not to get too superstitious, but in these travel times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end? Only you can say.
I'd like to say I should have something up tomorrow. No promises, though. Okay. Alright. Again, no promises, but I'm excited. And YouTube also favors, like, quantity over quality. So, you know, you can keep that in mind. You intend to play the new Assassin's Creed? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Shout out to Zembis for the first time chat as well. Welcome in. I think I'm going to do a video, an ASMR video on like the first couple hours on Shadows. I think I'll buy it tonight, record it, and then tomorrow post the video. And then maybe stream it? But I feel like it's too early to stream it. I don't want to be like spoiling it for people if they pop in and want to see the stream. But in terms of just playing it, yeah, I want to play it. I saw IGN's review, and they said it was like 8 out of 10, which is very good for IGN standards. I'm excited to see it then. Thank you. I'm excited for you to see it. Did you find this channel on Twitch, or did you come over from YouTube? I'm curious.
And thank you for the interesting riddle. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Okay, we're almost level 10.
Really haven't slept entirely too well.
Fantastic. I came from YouTube. Gotcha. Well, thank you. Thank you for popping over here. I very much appreciate that. Josep Abacchio. Or Abacchio. Abacchio. Isn't that a JoJo character? Abacchio? I don't know if I should do soft-spoken or whispered, because I generally dislike my own sound. I totally get that. Again, you're your own worst critic, you know? So, I mean, it's just kind of like trial and error. I will say, when I started making ASMR stuff on YouTube, like my early stuff put me to sleep when I was editing those.
God, it's about time somebody like you came along.
But now I'm pretty sure I'm very used to my ASMR voice, so I don't know. I wouldn't know what to tell you. It's kind of just, if you think you have a good soft-spoken, which honestly, I don't even know if I can consider the voice that I'm putting on right now soft-spoken. I mean, probably. But I don't know. I don't think I have like a good soft-spoken voice. This is as far as we can get it. That's why the Twitch stream is titled Sorta ASMR.
Of course I have. I'm not
So this guy also has zombie slaves, but he lost one. That's great.
You know, revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. I was hoping you'd say
It's a good soft voice. Thank you.
the trail of revenants.
I kind of surprised myself with how it like turned out.
I want to see whether it leads the surviving
I'm pretty happy about it, actually.
The only way to find out is to experiment.
Again, I don't think I have the best voice for ASMR, but you know, like we were talking about earlier, everybody's got a voice for ASMR, if that makes sense. There's someone who will find your stuff and will enjoy it. Will it be live every day? The live streams? I don't think so. As much as I would love to do that, also I don't even know if I can commit to a schedule either, because I feel like there's still like factors to work around. But I would like to stream very frequently. Yesterday I did a stream, and tonight I am doing a stream. Oh, there you go. My roommate is in the shower. But yeah, I am really enjoying the streams because I get to talk to people. And it also helps with like me just being able to exercise my ability to just talk and talk and talk and talk. It's a nice social exercise, if that makes sense.
Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike's vacant gaze betrays an unquenchable thirst for violence. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike.
Oh, they're talking about Giada. This second act is very connected to each other. Giada wants me to learn.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Oh, wait, this is the main quest. What am I talking about?
We are test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs.
I like her glasses.
Deal?
They kind of look like mine. Let's get it over with.
Begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life?
What would I be in my next life?
Time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Some kind of mushroom, huh? I wouldn't mind blending into the crowd. Switch it up.
Remarkable. Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods.
That's right, that's me. Miss Godlike. Do I owe something to you? It's a good question. I think 3 is genuinely what I would say. Because, I mean, all I did was be born. You know? Nobody has a purpose. But, I mean, if you're in a fantasy realm, you know, and there are actual gods that pick people to be higher powers, then maybe it's different, but I wasn't born to do anything, miss.
We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
How do you plan on leaving a legacy? These are the worst questions I've ever heard.
Yvette, take a note. Godlike are inherently uncooperative.
Oh, now they're making generalizations. No, that's bad.
Credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news.
There's no cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giada will be interested
That's
to
fair.
learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our
Okay.
machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Okay, awesome. We're done here.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Okay, peace.
Sent into exile.
Oh, I'll take those. Oh, I'll take another. Okay, cool. Now let's go to here. Hopefully this isn't super... Oh, yeah, it's super difficult. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Looks like B is where we're headed. Yeah, cool. Docks beacon. Okay, cool. There's a corpse. Dope. Whoops. You know what? That's fine. I'll go down here. Whoa. Hey, dude. You're not hostile. Oh. Defeat my champion and claim your reward. Really? Oh, this guy is really tough. That's fine though. Have a fireball. Okay. There goes your... Oh, there's more. Okay. Why are there more? I thought you just wanted me to fight one. This is totally not fair. Okay. Am I getting pranked? There's so many. Ouch. Pipe down, pipe down. You know what? I'm just gonna place that right there. There we go. Thank God I upgraded my grimoire. Because otherwise, I would have had to down like 7 essence potions just in this one fight. Oh my God. Maybe pipe down. Okay. Take one of these to the face. Why don't you? Ouchie. Get him, Kai. Oh my God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's more. Right behind me. I'm starting to think I am getting pranked now. Okay, dodging in real life. Okay. What is going on, man? Actually, I like this. I like this little side mission. Or not even. It's kind of like an encounter. Ouch. Jesus. There's nothing I can do. I just gotta eat food. I gotta eat more food. I can't make my health go up faster. Oh. This freaking guy. Okay. Maybe this will take him out. Why can I take damage when I'm in a locked state? Okay. I'm gonna swim around. I'll never expect this. Okay. Let me get a second wind. Oh my god, there's so many, dude. Why? What's the point? Why are we doing this? I can't handle this. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, alright, fine. No, I can't. I can't fight these guys. It's too much. Kai, how are we doing? Are we locked? Jesus. Wait, so if I go out of range just enough, they won't attack me. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's, I think it might be time to cheese the game. I think so. Wait. I need to get him just... Ouch, ouch, ouch. I thought he was just a worthy warrior, right? I wish that was true. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna catch a stray arrow, and I'm gonna die. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back later. I'll do it again. Later, though. Maybe when I'm, like, level 10. Because that's when you get the good stuff. At least I think so. At least I think so. Oh, I'm back here. Yikes. I feel like we got pretty far in that, though. There's at least that. Okay. So, let's do this. Oh, I have to look for Memory of the Deep. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. 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 Nope. Okay. It's nowhere to be seen. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. Let's just make a beeline to A instead of B. I didn't imagine it was an army of worthy soldiers. Neither did I. Neither did Kai. Neither did Marius. But we'll come back. We'll come back with a vengeance. I think the goal for tonight should be... Oh, great. This is 2 skull difficulty. You know what? Fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. I think the goal for tonight is to take down those worthy warriors. And once we get there, we can end stream. That's the goal. Ooh, lockbox. Okay. So it looks like this area and this like act has everything to do with animancers. That must be like the through line of this act. Okay, great. They're resistant. Wonderful. Marius, get them. Cool. Oh no. Not skeletons. Please no. Okay, bam. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, and it, like, we can lock them in, like, a stun animation. Okay, that's not fair. Hup. Okay, you got me there. Okay, dodged. Making plays. Making plays. I'm gonna need some stamina. Please and thank you. Okay. Okay, good to know I can stun lock people. At least the skeletons. Okay, there's more. That's fine. Take that. I forgot you can jump that far. Cool. Oh, there's more. Okay, we did it. Now we're done. And we're so close to level 10. I'm also gonna need like a new grimoire. Because I think when you get to level 10 you can use the next set of spells, maybe? At least I think so. But I don't know. Anyway, let's break down all of these so that we get crafting materials. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Leave an offering at the Truffle Farm gravesite. There you go. There you have it. To the beloved truffle farmers who were called to fly at Hylia's side far too soon. We honor your sacrifice.
Good food to the dead. I just think it's dumb.
Okay. Ranger headquarters. What is this? Ooh. XP. That's what I see when I look at this guy. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of individuals. But you know what? Oh my god. He got me in one hit. That's not good. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's no longer fine. They have a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a bear? Oh my god. Where'd you come from, dude? Okay. Fireball. Cool. Is that a ghost spider? Can I get confirmation that that was a ghost spider? Okay, I think we did it. It's just this guy. Nope, just a bear. There's a bear. And we're good. Right? Everything's dead. We don't have to worry. Nope. We still gotta worry. What was that? Kai, are you good, dude? Okay, he's good now. Okay. Wow, wow. That was a lot. I wonder if these are enemies. Nope. We have a quest to grab here. Sure. Let's breeze through this. Because it is midnight. It is now midnight where I am. Potential murderer? I'm standing right here. There are a lot of crises. What makes you think there's a murderer among your rangers?
Have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have.
Monato.
Verano is our most accomplished archer.
I've heard of Monato.
Got it. Could be your killer. Whoever they were talking about. Okay, cool. We have accepted a new quest. That is all we have to worry about. Sentry order. Cool, 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 cool. Wait, I heard something. I heard a chest. Yes. Again, it's like Fortnite, dude. I'm hearing it through the walls. Okay. We've got everything we want. Now let's see. There's the Rolling Crags. The Revenants near Lake Lasuna. Lake Lasuna. God, I don't know. I wish there was a button that took us to where we want to go. Or what we're looking for. Speak with Ranger Dorso. I don't think I want to do that right now. You know what? What can I do? Retrieve stolen crops. Again, I wish I could single that out. No, it's fine. Let's take out the Zorips. Let's go here. Let's fast travel. Let's cook some food. Talk to Kai, because he wants to talk to us. And carry on. Okay. Oh, I guess I could upgrade something. I've got enough hardwood branches. Yeah, why not? Wait. Let's upgrade the armor. And then the wand. I mean, the order doesn't matter. Yeah, priority. Cool. So now we're doing a bit better. Kai.
Oh, hey there. Sorry about
Are you good, bro?
It just took me back.
Oh, Belena was the one who got dream scourged.
War stories.
She was not herself anymore.
The meek trooper who develops a taste for killing.
That's
Stuck with me
that's
was
not what
watching your partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you beyond.
We're getting lore, we're getting lore, we're getting Kai lore, guys. It's time. Do you want to talk?
I just want to know. You were careful when you told her about Adelaro. Why?
It seemed kinder.
It probably was. Some part of her seemed to know. And even in the state she was in, she handled it better than most. Sorry. I need a moment to clear.
No problem, buddy. Thank you for keeping the conversation short. I appreciate it. Ooh. All's leaf tea. Plus 20% max essence. That's like super good. Let's make a couple of them. Cool. Okay, I guess we should just start cooking other stuff. Health regen. Yep. Bam. There's a lot of recipes in this. I guess I'll make some stew. Yeah? Okay. I think we're good. Cool. Okay. I'm off to kill the Zorops. This won't damage me, right? Yes. My god. Whoops, wrong button. Ouchie. I could not dodge you. Oh yeah, you guys are not a problem at all. Cool. Cool. Oh, there's more. Of course there's more. That seems to also be a motif so far. What? What? Does the water protect it? What's going on? Let's try a Blicky. Okay, that works. Okay, Blicky. I missed. You guys didn't see that? There you go. I took it out. That was all me. Kai didn't do anything. Marius just said he sprained his shoulder. Alright. Okay, more mushrooms. Bam. Bam. Whoa, buddy. Pipe down. I feel like I was getting clipping in the audio. I hope that's not coming out on your guys' end. Oh my god, we are so close to level 10. It's kind of driving me insane. Okay. It is time to air this biatch out. Okay. Ouch. What? When'd you get there? Okay. Ice storm. Sorry, blizzard. That is the ice storm. That's what it's called. Oh my god, there was a freaking priest. Okay, take one of these to the face. There we go. Now we're good. Dodged. Take a fireball. Crap. What's this? Oh, a tail. Get dodged. Get juked. Get played. Great. I'll take that. So I guess I just have to take everybody's tails. Sure. Okay. Was that it? Was that everything? Serious? Wow, yeah, it was. And we are still not level 10. This is bad. I mean, not bad, but we're closer. Oh, I see the parkour. They obviously want me to... Ooh. Oh my god. They didn't want me to do that, I don't think, but I still did. Now we can go in here. Ooh. Nice. Oh my god, nice. Okay. Ouch. Just trying to make sure everything's looted here. Should my first video be Rivals or Dig Dug? Stuck between those two games. Well, I mean, Marvel Rivals is a very popular, very relevant game. But Dig Dug is, I mean, for a first video, I would do something like something that's more personal to you. If Dig Dug is more personal to you, and that works as that. I don't know. I'm a very sentimental person, so my first video would mean a lot to me, or would be very important. Okay. I don't know much about Dig Dug. I got it on sale for like $3. Okay, I see. Well, up to you. My first video was on Viscera Cleanup Detail, which is a very weird game to make a video on in ASMR format. Well, kind of. You have that relaxing, satisfying cleaning aspect to it. But, I mean, if you're bouncing between both of those, I'd say, why not go Rivals? You know, stick with what you know. Now that you mentioned it, I could do a Hotline Miami video. I like that game a lot. There you have it. You totally could. So, are you playing on... You're playing on Xbox, right? Or rather, console? Okay, I guess we can start doing this. I'm going to try to get to level 10. Fight those skeletons again. Maybe buy a new grimoire. Get some new spells, maybe? That'd be pretty cool. Hello, Ranger. Oh my god, you look like me. But darker. And without the shit on your face. Like I do. Yeah, we're literally the same person. Yeah, console. So, I think you mentioned that you're on Xbox, right? So if you're on Xbox, what I did to start like making videos on console, it's not reliable at all, but you could get like a 36 gigabyte or maybe even more, 64 gigabyte flash drive. You plug it into a USB port on the console, and then all you gotta do is like look up how to format the flash drive and format your Xbox to record in long form, and then so that takes care of the visual component, the video component, and then you would just record with any audio device. If it's your phone, if you have any other microphone to use, you would record that separately, and all you gotta do is just clap your hands. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't work because that wouldn't translate to the video. What I used to do is I would flick my like left stick so that you could see it move in the game at the same time that you could also hear the stick being moved. I had a whole process back then. And basically when you do that, you're able to sync it up in, whatever video editing software you use. But yeah, that's how I did it for a while.
I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso.
You're still lurking, Ryan. That is fantastic to know. Are you enjoying the stream? This is my second stream in a row, like, in terms of daily. I may do one tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I will. Noted, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Actually, big advice. Yeah. Absolutely.
Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might
Because, recording the video component on, recording the screen, like, physically is one thing, but capturing the video another way, like using software, that's going to get you further in terms of, production quality. So any little bit helps, even if it's, tedious or harder, more difficult rather. It goes a long way.
Verano and I are stationed on opposite ends of the valley. I hardly ever see the man except in passing. Casagrada is his partner, supposedly. You want to know more? Ask him.
Okay.
Monato's always most popular.
Come on.
Alright, let's skip through the rest of this. That's all I need. Thank you. Thank you. Do I know where the ogre's cave is? Yes, I do. That's great. Okay. Let's find a shop. We're going to find a shop. We're going to find a grimoire that will give me access to level 10 spells. And yeah, hopefully it's through here. Hello. Abrit? Abrit? Holy shit, we've got purple items. And I've got money. Let's sell all of that. Anything else? Yeah, probably. Pistol, swords. Okay. Okay, this is... These are level 1 spells. Oh, that's kind of cool. So there's a Grimoire of Embers specifically. So it's all just fire-based. That's really cool. This is the one I have, except it's not purple. This is all ice. This is interesting looking. And this is all electricity. Wait, no, it's not. Huh. Then I don't know what to do. There's no, like, Grimoire that's all level 10 spells, unfortunately. Interesting. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll change my... I'll change, my goal, my route. I think. At least I can buy something. And it's not gonna be their armor, because that's medium. And that's not good for me. I could buy some potions, but I don't wanna. Damn. Damn. Okay, fine. You actually are useless to me at the moment.
I see.
Did I get XP from that? Yeah, I did, but just barely. Shit. Come on, man. Just a little more. Just a little more XP. There is another shop here, but I doubt that they're gonna give me a better grimoire. Come on. I'm not trying to talk. I'm trying to buy. I'm trying to buy stuff. Great. Okay. Yeah, it's a tavern, so they're gonna sell that kind of stuff. Creatine. Do you think you'll even do a setup room tour on the channel? That is interesting, because honestly, I could do it right now, and it would be 2 minutes. What you can see here, this is like a third of my room. You know what I mean? There's not much to... Oh, hello, Belena. I remember you. Oh. Yeah, no, my apartment, it's like a 4-bedroom apartment that I share with other people. So, my room is quite small, and I share it with my girlfriend, so it's even more cramped, because we have 2 people's stuff in one little tiny room. It's not the tiniest room ever, like one of those New York apartments, you know what I mean? But still pretty tiny. Okay, I need to level up so desperately. But in terms of like a setup tour, I mean, my proudest piece of my room is definitely my setup. It's not bad. I've got a really cool table. But again, that's as far as it goes. Okay. Let's go back out now that there's nothing to do in here, I don't think. But thanks for popping in, Creatine. Appreciate you taking the time out of your night to take a look at the stream and even ask a question. That's definitely what I like the most about streaming so far, is being able to talk to everybody, because I've kind of never done that before. I mean, I've read comments, and I've like responded to comments, and I've even referenced comments in videos, but never in like a very short-term format where we can bounce off each other, if that makes sense. Let's see. I guess I just have to do this. One last question. Did you ever revamp your PC? I remember you mentioning it in a few videos ago. I've never revamped my PC. I've done like slight tweaks to it here and there, mainly because the fan blades of my CPU, so the fan blades that pump the hot air out of it, they often like go out of sync at different like CPU usages and percentages, so they make very obnoxious sounds, and I hate it so much. So there were times where I had to buy some tools to dismember and disassemble my PC just to see if I can do anything about it, which it didn't really work. But that's all I've ever done in terms of tweaking my PC. Let's get all the information that I will not be listening to from this guy. Unfortunate. I also have the same problem with a pre-built one. See, mine's pre-built too, which, yeah, is unfortunate. I figured out that both of the fan blades are like connected. They're like the wiring and the way it's connected to the motherboard, it's recognized as one fan blade, so I can't readjust another one to be different from the other so that they can harmonize again, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just kind of have to jerry-rig a whole bunch of stuff, and just hope and pray that it's not going to make really annoying sounds. Sometimes it's more like it has good days and it has bad days. But if I'm streaming, I don't really have to worry about that sound, which is kind of cool. Okay. I have to do something. I have to level up right now. I'll hike all the way over here. Do this. Hopefully we level up. Wait, there's something going on here. A beetle. There's a beetle. But as soon as we level up, we're going back to that skeleton warrior prank that we got pranked by a bit ago.
I don't know about that.
I literally told Kai to shoot this beetle. He said, I don't know about that. What do you mean? I have a button that tells you to do something, and you don't do it. Okay, let's grab all that. Jesus Christ, we are so close to leveling up. How much more? Okay, 255 XP. That's doable where we're going. Plus, look at that, brown bear. That's plenty of XP right here. Okay. Freeze him, Marius. Get him, Kai. Fantastic. Let me at him. Take that. Oh, there's more. Of course there is. Oh, we did it. How much XP did we get? You're lying. It was not a total of 26. Oh my god, it was. It really was. That whole fight is 26 XP? Jesus. I mean, whatever you say, man. I really do need to upgrade my spells as well. They're all still level 1 spells, so I should probably get there. Or maybe find a grimoire that offers higher level 10 spells. Oh. I tried dodging in real life, but it didn't work. What did that say? Find the distressed animancer. Old Felipe. Who? Oh, he's over here. Wait. Jeez, there's a giant pit here. Hang on. There's a chest somewhere. I can only hear out of one ear right now, so bear with me. There you are. Okay, old Felipe. Yep. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, this is a giant pit. I'm not going in here yet. Sorry, Felipe. I'll come back. We are at the point in the stream where we are going to do one last attempt at a specific goal thing. And we're going to see if we can do it. If we're leveled enough to beat it. So, since we're going up against a lot of different enemies... Oh, maybe... No. Maybe I shouldn't. I wonder if I can... Can I reset my points and this will affect all points spent across all player ability trees? Ah, jeez. Sure. Ah, shit. I think I messed up. Wait, just kidding. I did not mess up. Okay, wand mastery. Oh, I can now... Oh, that's so good. Increases damage with wands by 40% now. Okay. Okay, cool. Level 5 grimoire spells. So now we're in a pretty good spot. We have, I'd like to imagine Kai confused as your character sniffs out the nearest chest. Yeah, right. I've got god powers. Decrease the essence penalty for light and medium armor by 25. That's pretty good. Let's upgrade the bounce. Ooh, maybe I should do it again because we're going up against so many enemies very soon. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, power attacks with wands deal increased stun. Nearby enemies caught in the explosion receive the same amount of stun as the original attack. That's perfect. Okay. We're kind of goated, right? We're kind of doing, like, really well. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, if we lose this, then stream is still over. But if we win, stream is still over. But yeah, I like doing an even, like, 3-hour stream. I think the 3 hours is a good standard to follow for me. We got this, Seal. Ignore what just happened. It's gonna happen this time. Last time when I fought Octave, that was awful. That was terrible. And we got messed up pretty bad, but all I had to do was do like 20 minutes of quests, and then I took them out easy as nothing, right? This, I feel like we're in a really good spot. So here we go. So let's charge up some of these attacks. Yeah. We're good. We're not gonna have Marius or Kai do their attacks yet. They're big. Okay. Okay, I got hurt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop a Bovagrand Loin and just slowly heal through this fight. It's a big healing item, so I'll be good. Just gonna put a bunch of damage into this guy. Ooh. I think next time I get an attribute point, I should probably put it into stamina. Or just upgrade my stamina wherever I can. Yeah, this is good. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay, I got hit. It's unfortunate. My fault. My fault entirely. Almost got hit there. Okay, they're still popping up everywhere. Let's pop one of these real quick. That's good. Hopefully someone got frozen from that. Okay. Let's keep our distance. Oh no, not the priest. Where the priest at? Oh. That didn't look right. Okay. Wonderful. They're starting to spawn behind me. Dodge. What? How'd that miss? Oh, Jesus. Not you. Okay. This is gonna be super big. Oh my god. so big. Okay, they're starting to show up by the dozen now. Oh god, not the priest, man, not the priest. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're chilling. We're not gonna cheese them. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this legitimately. I'm gonna go all the way over here because I have unlimited sprint. Pop one of these. Only get one of them. That's fine. Here, I'll pop one of these. Okay. Marius. Marius, do something. Oh god. Okay, pop one of these. Where is that priest? Oh, there he is. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Oh Jesus, thank God I had enough stamina to dodge that. Thank you, Marius. Oh, we can totally stun you. That wasn't good. That hurt. That hurt bad. Okay, I got hit again. Let's pop another one of these real quick. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's big. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay, barbarian dead. I think we may have... Oh, we won. We won. We won. We won. We did it. Seal, we did it. Holy shit. And I get a sword. A sword. I get a sword. GG's. Thank you. Thank you, Seal. I got a sword that I will never use ever. It happens. It happens. I'm waiting for like a wizard trial, like a wizard tournament, so I can get a super awesome grimoire or a super awesome wand. I wish I could give Kai the sword. That would be cool. But no, I don't think it works like that. He's got his own gun and his own sword. Well, allow me to find some set piece to admire as we wind down for the stream. There we go. Something like that. I'm trying not to sneeze. Just like the end of last stream. We're good though. Okay. I think that was... Nope, don't bless me. Don't do it. Or else I'm gonna sneeze. Mind over matter. We're locked. So, yeah. That was another successful stream playing Avowed. That was technically part 4? Yeah, because there was the video. I did 2 Avowed streams already, and then this will be the 4th go into Avowed. I think I don't know. Maybe I'll do, you know what, no. I'll leave it as is. There's bounties, there's quests to do, there's all that stuff. But yeah, I'll leave it as is, and I will resume at some point. Let me save the game real quick. I also have to pee really, really bad, so I'm gonna wrap it up very quickly now. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I think we got the most amount of people on Twitch that we ever have. I saw there was like 5 people on the Twitch account. That was really cool to see. I really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody for talking in chat to, talk to me, ask me questions, have me ramble about anything that isn't the game that I'm currently playing. Thank you, Seal, for tuning in till the very end, and to anybody else that is watching currently, I appreciate you. If anybody is asleep right now, have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing that I do every stream at the end, where I go to this camera right here, and I reach to the camera, and then I slowly close it. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. Maybe. Okay, it's closed. I'm gonna hit the end stream button